So quite a challenging defect here that I've been unable to find very little information about online. It's 2014 Volkswagen Touareg. It's the 3.6 litre 6-cylinder petrol, the US version. And you could probably see the issue here. The 6-cylinder has two manifolds, one forward, one aft, 3 cylinders apiece. And we've got this triangular shaped flange that comes onto the top of the pipe here. O2 sensors are removed. And a couple of days ago, I started getting a bit of a grumbling sound, and then that very quickly became a roar. And you can see here the pipe has fractured off the flange. This one is how it should be. I've taken this one off. And now I'm in the process of trying to get that top pipe out of the car so I can then clean up and weld the flange back on and reinstate the exhaust. Not an easy task at all. So a lot of interference to remove, airbox, intake induction system here, heat shielding, O2 sensors, other bits and pieces, and then under the car. So that's labour intensive but not difficult. But then the pipe goes right back down underneath the passenger seat where it's then connected. And that's the first place you can basically separate the system. And there's a number of bolts and brackets that need to be undone, which I've managed to get to. This was probably most of yesterday afternoon spent doing that, and then getting under the car. I've just had to cut this bracket off. That was mounted just here, like so, simply because I will not be able to get the pipe out. There's the connection for the pipes. I've just moved the adapter or the connector back, undone all of these mounts, and then it goes up underneath the car. It's looking back towards the front of the car. I'm now going to try and walk this pipe out of the car up through the engine bay, and I don't know how I'm going to go, but we'll see. Anyway, I thought I'd film some of this and I'll upload it later because, as I said, I was unable to find any information about doing this job on a Touareg, and I understand that they are prone to this particular defect, which really could have been a very expensive repair if I took it into a mechanic. I did get talk to a couple, and the first couple I spoke to, VW specialists, didn't even want to touch it, and I can understand why. All right, so pleasingly I was able to shimmy the pipe out of the car, and here it is. And here is the problem. Okay, we can see, you see the nice weld on the back of the flange there. There's the pipe, and it's just sheared off. Vibration, I guess. A lot of potholes, the roads where I live. The roads are a bit rough. The car's 12 years old, and this weld has just let go. In fact, actually looking at it more closely, the weld really hasn't failed. The pipe is fractured. That's what's happened. You can see the inside of the pipe there. And then it's just basically snapped off. So the weld's not really damaged. It's just the pipe here has broken off. Okay, well, I was very surprised I was actually able to get that out. So I'll take that as a win. I'm going to take this round to the exhaust shop here in town and see if they'll be prepared to try and repair it for me. I'm not holding my breath, but I haven't really got a choice. So let's see how we go. All right, so I just got back from the exhaust shop. Got the pipe out of the car about an hour and a half ago. Went down to the local exhaust shop, showed them the issue, and they were quite happy to weld the flange back on where the pipe is fractured. How enduring or robust this repair will be is to be determined, but I'm willing to take a punt on it rather than trying to replace the whole the whole exhaust pipe. Pretty solid looking weld. It's not the prettiest, but I think this is going to be okay. I'll reinstall it. I'll make sure that the brackets that support the pipe are all done up correctly and that there's plenty of support, trying to minimise the strain on that join and on that weld, and hopefully it'll go the distance. Anyway, time will tell, but hopefully I can get the car back together today. We'll see.